Greetings, chat. Greetings, people of chat. We're back again. Up Launchbox, up Yandi. People of the chat. This time. First, hit the continue button. Guys, we are 17 billion Adderalls deep. You know what that means? Peak performance hours. That's basically like one Mentap from Fallout. $500 Adderalls, yes. So in honor of the new guy, we're gonna be playing the guy again. And by new guy, I mean the helmet. The not so new helmet. Also, hello Alpha, Monaco, Hanzo, Aster, and M. Balazgo. Yes. The Phobosing. Oh yes, we were Phobosing today. I'm gonna Phobos so hard today. No one in the history of Earth has ever Phobos as hard as me. What shall we do today? Let's play Obelisk. You guys like Obelisk? I know you do. No, they don't like Obelisk. They hate it, actually. But, that being said, I play game. Let's play Malum Kato. You guys like Malum Kato? Also, hello, you guys are in here so fast, so you always, you know, you shock me truly. I'm an easily startled person. So we're gonna go for, like, Malum Kato-esque, not Sons of Gilliman, okay? Sons of Gilliman, lazy-ass title convention, really shameful, for being honest. These guys didn't even try. Like, imagine if you named yourself, like, Son of Dad. Fucking lame is that? No. No, I don't think so. We'll do, like, a goofy awe thing here. I actually kind of like this one. Priority targeting is pretty good here. Or we just take expert timing. That one's not bad. Like, this one just gives you the mark. Alright, gang. Must be morning people. Well, you're here too, so. You must be one of them. I have to wonder what the metrics actually are for some of this shit, because, like, there's no way. There is no fucking way that they had, whatever. I imagine, like, some of the perks in this game go, like, damn near unused, but also, like, people can't fucking read in the video games they play sometimes, so maybe not. Maybe it's all currently in use and I'm just crazy. Good enough. FTG, best way to complete no quarter. What the fuck's no quarter? I don't even remember, is it the modifier? I'm flattered that you think I know them all by name, but I can assure you I don't. We marched from a Krog. Or we could skip back. I might go Majora's here. That might be better. Bulwark, block, enemy melee attack. Oh, I would just sit there. Just go to decapitation and sit the Hormogon portion. So I did it. Now we could take this, or a little bit of a Bulwark Shield Bash build. Let's take a little Bulwark, shall we? Let's do Obelisk. So, how much you guys want to bet that, like, they're gonna add the Obelisk, like the new Terminator boss, to the Obelisk mission? Thank you. May the Emperor smile upon you. I'm gonna be honest, brother. I don't think the Emperor smiled in like 10,000 years. And I doubt he was smiling much during the Horus Heresy, so it's probably been like 11,000 years almost of frowning. Or at least a neutral face. What's the best heroic melee weapon for Tech Marine? Argent Edge. Isn't it lonely to play true solo? How could it be lonely when I have so many people that keep me company in chat?
Lieutenant Titus has a plan to take down this. Meridian, Delassa, have you received new orders from Akhtarat?
I think he doesn't check YouTube. Aspect ratio on YouTube bit off. It's the mobile screen through the title. The difficulty you're running is always absolute baseline.
Pain is the price our flesh pays for our salvation.
What's up, Weep Weep? Alright, let's go and body some silly little guys. Are block weapons really better than balance? Well, better is... It depends on what you're fighting, because sometimes pairing can be better, but the damage from block weapons must go higher if you stack block charges. Fuck, I have an entire guide on the weapon types if you're curious.
We shall use this later. Everyone gather together.
AFTG, did you say you would do a watch along for the Total War reveal or just a reaction video later? Have I ever done a reaction video? I don't think I've ever done that in this channel's history. There are some things that are too profane even for me, but I will do a live video of it. I'll live stream it on the 30th. Yeah, so for you guys who are unaware, Total War 40K is having a live stream event on April 30th in-house for Great Assembly. They're showing their shit. The main takeaway are going to be the battle maps on top of the game scale. FTG thumbnail open with mouth open and shocked. So, does anybody know a YouTuber by the name of Nicholas Light TV? I have a funny story, guys. I have a very funny story because this guy's been on like the eternal crash chat of people I know right now, and he is a reaction anime YouTuber. And to say, there are a few things I would call slop on the internet, but I think reaction content is like genuinely, especially like people that fake reactions. Okay, you're faking reactions. You make me cringe.
We can traverse through that tomb and reach the other side that way.
God, Shield Bash is fucking nuts in this game. Oh, she did so OP. Oh, Bulwark Shield Bash is his most damaging build. This is probably the best Bulwark game, best Bulwark build in the game for damage. Ow. Oh, he dies. Okay. I do too much. Didn't give me an execute. Fuck's that. Surely you will do it. You bitch. I think this is stagger me. I probably staggered me in the last hit so I couldn't reach him there. Whatever. That was just fuck up on me. I'll rerun that. That sucks if we got dinked by the end. That was a little overzealous. It was quite ambitious to be doing that, but I forgot the final slam will stagger you, so I couldn't reach the execute, then we got smacked by it. Looks like TikTok aspect ratio. Well, if you read the title, it'll say mobile stream. So like, what does that bring to your mind? FTG, practicing the balance axe has made me realize something. I fucking hate the balance per window so much. It's fucking dumb. I mean, it's shit, but still good. It is still good. I mean, you really only need, like, what do they call it? There we go. We'll do it again. That was a tad bit foolish. Flew too close to the sun, it's true. I wish we had better rewards for players who accomplish harder things that more casual players don't care to do. I know we have a few, but I want something for players to stand out. I mean, that's just not this game, though. That's the thing about Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 is not really a game where, like, honestly, the majority of Space Marine 2's player base can't even, like, properly register how difficult some things are, because they just don't engage with them that way. It's not like the same as Dark Tide, where I mean, it's even true in Darktide, where Havoc 40 is just so dramatically harder than an Orc Maelstrom would be. But most players just don't engage with the content. And that content is like hard to find in this one as well.
Lieutenant Titus has a plan to take down. Meridian, Talassa, have you received new orders from Akaran? We have, brother.
Is this helmet new or not? This is the fucking champion set from like a year ago. But no. Unless you mean the Phobos one. That is also not technically new. But it's been gone for 7 months, so most players didn't want it. Do you still play 1.25 for FOV? Yeah, this game looks ugly as fuck in 1.45. Oh, okay, that's okay. I haven't checked, but can we still sunlock the Hell versus Shield Rush? No, they patched that a while back. Or I think I don't know if you can do it in the Hell Brews. They patched it for the Hive Pirate. I only tried. Lovely. When do you think we'll get Space Marine 3? Not until 2029. No time soon. 2029 at the earliest. That's gonna be all root. Okay, I fucking hate it. I did the same button. Shield Bash is so OP. Actually, you can cancel out. Oh, I guess we're going up. Okay.
2 pieces. We should not assume everything we find will work as well as is left.
You can cancel out of the initial power backstep to stagger them into your Shield Bash. Part of the reason the power axe is the best for the setup. Story Thing community update will be today. This does come out this week. But usually they do it like a Wednesday, not a Tuesday.
We can traverse through that tube and reach the other side.
Ready to deploy! Vengeance in the name of the Primarch!
What's event helmet mean in the description? I have a whole video on it if you're curious. There's an ongoing event moment. Oh, another one. Okay, thanks. Fucking. The only downside of the build is you have to deal with I guess we're not even a black temple right now, are we? Okay.
Fly the banners of the angelic
Wondrous.
Our enemies may not let them be.
Hey, what's up, FTG? What's up, KNG?
Earn their glory.
Favorite enemy in 40k? Favorite enemy? Well, as a loyalist, it must be like any heretic in Xenos, really. They're all equally bad, in my opinion.
We should take that relic. Its light will keep this poison darkness at bay. Be warned, brothers. The weight of this relic will slow me in.
Have I seen the board have photos? Yeah, it's just an Iron Lord. That was the one they posted. They made like the most obvious one ever. It was the successor of the Pants Marines, as they call them.
Make haste. The enemy seeks to disrupt the battlefield.
All of that's just from the community update coming out pretty soon. Right, get out of here. Perish. Oh. Might be.
using crack grenade. Kill that warplane, southern aid. The cursed champion of chaos form.
That way. Where's my little altar? It is surely nearby. Here we go.
Servitors and servos scouts will freely moved around these tombs. Maybe we find and shut the proper him. The darkness undermines my thoughts. This light is the only thing that pierces the dark. No corruption can sway me from my duty. But you can find the code. Lay on this side of the door. We must find the access code.
All right.
Servos coming out.
I love the darkness in this mission. I feel like part of the reason it's obnoxious is because it's fucking ugly.
My faith that this darkness will overwhelm us unless we stay close to the light. I will light our way.
FTG, is it possible to block Ravener's 3-hit combo second hit with the balance power axe? Yes, it is. It is obnoxious, though. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Here is the servo skull.
Omnissiah be with you, ministers. How may I serve?
We wish to leave this room.
Acknowledged. I will communicate the proper hymn.
Plant the banner for Sanguinius.
Okay.
Stay close and sharp.
This was conveniently placed like where we wanted it.
Awaiting acceptance.
Silence that beast.
I guess we'll fight them right here.
This light is the only thing that pierces the dark. Stay close, brothers. Darkness undermines my thoughts.
As a new Terminus enemy can be as big as a Hellbrute, sounds like it'd be very damn annoying. I mean, it's gonna be a Chaos Terminator Sorcerer, so it'll probably be as big as like a normal Terminator. They're not very large. Most of their power comes from like, you know, magic, as one would expect from a Sorcerer after all. Patch 13 not happening is in delay or literally not happening. Yes, they've totally canceled the entire patch. No, it's just a delay. It wasn't even a delay, they skipped the public test server.
We are free of this too darkness, brothers. But the battle
Ready to
remains.
deploy.
This battle will live on in the annals of the chapter. Let us make haste to join the inevitable victory.
Really, because the game is dead, the patch is canceled, yes. Of course. No misinformation spread in my chat, ever. Patch 13 is canceled, guys. It's always fucking hilarious to me. I could say that, like, you know, somebody could say something like that, be like, really? Like, obviously fucking not. It makes no sense financially for a company to be like, oh, we actually just cancel our thing after it's doing well, but... I'll be honest, a Terminator Sorcerer to me is not equate to the scale of a Terminus enemy. Feels more like an Extremis. They are pretty powerful. I mean, Armament is way stronger than a Hellbrute. And he is technically a Chaos Sorcerer, but...
The land's turn. This is how we reach the traitor. We must stay by this altar until we have a path forward.
What did you play before 40k? I've never played anything except 40k. In fact, I was born with a tabletop army ready to be painted.
The island is in position.
Legend has
We
it.
must cross to it.
I was born with like a hammer that said war on it. We need a block weapon that's the same combo interrupting ability that Argent Edge has. You wouldn't even want a combo interrupt like that on a block weapon because you wouldn't get your charges anymore. Fencing though, that'd be good. Yeah, I wasn't born with a rattle. They didn't give me a rattle as a kid, they gave me a hammer. And they gave me some miniatures too. That's how all the other kids knew I was an affluent child.
Fly the banners of the angelic host.
That was the large altar. He revives the traitors.
See, some kids flex their parents' wealth by having a fat Nerf gun. I just had a miniature army. Way cooler than Legos, if you ask me. I would say if I didn't grow up broke, but besides the point. I remember when I was a kid, real talk though, I remember when I was a kid and I saw all the other kids that had like the cool Lego sets and I was like, fuck. That was like, Legos were really my first experience with classism. Well, not even classism, just the wealth disparity between households. Fuck, that guy's got Java's sail barge. Fuck. I remember being a kid, remembering other kids had dual discs and I didn't. I remember when I was a kid and I went to my friend's house and his parents were rich as fuck. And my first alarm, like the first way I should be able to tell was when they're like, all right, let's go to the basement, guys. I'm gonna go to my Lego room. And it was like a fully furnished basement. And he had like a bajillion clone troopers and like 2 LAATs, 4 MTTs. I was like, oh my god. I guess we'll shoot the floating eye.
Only that sorcerer stands between us and our objective. We end him. Corruption made you weak. Our faith and discipline. Our mission is almost over, brothers. We finish it by rotating his Obelisk replica. Tell us a report. Our mission is done. Brother Titus.
Hey, we got it. Imagine putting a lesser sorcerer in charge of like your Obelisk holding open the portal for the Lord of Change. What a top quality mission. That nobody ever. You're able to control space and time using the warp. Think fast, Chuckle, not to give him a melt-a-bomb. Yeah, like, so that guy talks shit to you the entire time. He's, like, one shot by a melt-a-bomb. Do you think that Saber will ever bring proper demons to Space Marine 2? Maybe. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Probably that second one. Probably that second one, guys. Okay, let's go do... I don't know, guys, what are we doing? A little bit of Inferno gaming. We've never done that before. Which perk allows the plasma pistol to overcharge quicker? That's just the rate of fire. That's what affects the charge rate. Day 1 of waiting for Reliquary. Day 1 is about to turn to day 360 bajillion. Oh no, dude. When's the heat death of the universe? That's the time frame. I'll play one match of Reliquary for you right before the heat death of the universe, okay? Like right as the sun takes its final breath. So too will the Helldrake. Okay, deal. Awesome, dude. I've never. See, I promise.
First, proceed to the Cadian outpost and establish their fate. You must then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolition's deployment. Trigger detonation only when the main swarm has entered the plaza zone.
Use the last thermal energy in the universe to load up right there. You know it.
Deployed and ready.
Like Reliquary is a Vanguard. It's actually pretty easy. Vanguard. In fact, I'm pretty sure Vanguard was the first class I stole true soul Reliquary on the deck. That exact person. Have you ever played Space Marine 2? No. Is it any good?
Another alien falls to Imperium's deep blade.
I use a blocking chain sword because the balance one's pretty good too now. But they're both strong. I mean, the balance one's more fun to use in some cases, I think, so you get to use your combos more.
Blessed be this magazine.
Okay. Oh. Hello?
Reloading magazine. Clan effects. The hive mind sends us a revolting shadow. Show and throw. Prospects primed. Your tricks could not best us. Replacing earlier.
Sorry guys, Malum Kato sang an awful lot like a Black Templar today. But like really, who hasn't been trying to like recapture the aura of Sigismund the past 10,000 years, right? That first Emperor champion. Now he decides to do that.
Hold to your vows, brothers! We eliminated the shrouded menace. Now! Purge with fire in his name! Swapping magazine!
Now, unfortunately, we have balance distribution, so our guild isn't doing as much, but that is okay.
Still feel its foul touch.
I wasn't expecting that little guy to run out, but actually gave us an ammo trigger, so now we can just kill him. That's the deceptive one right there. When he does that little jump, the range of it's a lot bigger than it looks. That's optimal gaming, and we use a flower. Environmental destruction. Shit came out early 2000s, you know, it was all the rage back in the day. Actually, when was the first game with environmental destruction? That might have been a waste. Do I have a campaign stream somewhere in the archive? I don't think I was making content when I first played the campaign for this game.
Even their champions stand charged.
I'll definitely have a Space Marine 3 campaign thing. I'll be a ways away. Why not Emperor's Vengeance? Because you don't really need it that much. I mean, we're out of ammo right now, but this is always an ammo drop portion. There's also an ammo box right here. Like, this portion of Inferno is pretty much always an ammo drop by yourself, but all you have to do is, like, walk up, and there'll be an ammo box further up here. Like, an ammo cache almost always spawn, like, way down there, if you're out of ammo with this portion. But in this case, you're probably just going to pick up ammo box here.
Is satisfied.
Do you think they'll give the leaked Raven Guard and White Scar head out still? I don't think the quality of the heads is what people hate as much as they hated the voice lines.
They send their strongest. Only to
They did talk about like whether they want to do that or not. We'll see. My expectation is maybe. Dorn is back, just released. Well, you better not be fucking with me. You better not be lying. If you're lying to me,
another tyrannid monstrosity to expunge.
if you're lying to me, you're banned from the chat. And if you're telling the truth, you're promoted. Lol, one day? This guy's a fucking liar, alright? That's a 5-minute ban, bitch. Can't believe you do that. You're in timeout now. You're in timeout for 30 minutes for that one.
First waypoint ahead. Let us enter the camp.
So guys, don't lie about Primarch's coming back, okay? Don't give us hope like that.
Reporting in. Team has arrived at the Imperial Guard encampment. Mikasa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see.
I was actually excited.
Otherwise.
A frivolous lie. It's a 30-minute timeout to reflect on the line about the return of the Emperor's chosen champions, you know. Growing hair at will is a core tool of the Alpha Legion. It's true. A loyalist Primarch would never be able to do that. Unless you're saying going against the Force, but then your hair never like it. You have to regrow your hair, you never lose it.
Ready to reveal our foes.
Jarvis, ban that man into the warp.
Nothing here.
He'll be back, he'll be back. Maybe 30 minutes was longer than maybe 15 minutes would have been more just punishment, but there's some things that I can't undo.
Even their champions stand no chance. Our enemy cannot hide from ours.
But to be fair, if he wasn't lying, I would have promoted him to moderator.
Facing those they are calling for aid.
Diligence, brothers. We will find those codes.
The enemy summons support. Another alien falls to the Imperial team. This rabble has
Abelard, remove that person's balls. True.
arrested our foes push to overwhelm us.
Diligence, brothers. We will find those codes.
We purge the Xenos cycle.
Brothers, I hope you're having better luck. The codes are not here.
Okay.
I have the codes, brothers. Captain,
Love on blue on your
demolition
Malum Kato
codes are
outfit?
secure.
Yes. Correct.
Proceed to the Prometheum Refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
Auspex primed. My war gear is satisfied.
I thought I had my shock name for some reason.
Reloading magazine.
See, Sinai's burst is a little nuts. Okay.
Swapping magazine.
Supposedly they are making McCrog blue darker in patch 13, so it's more like the campaign color. They're doing a couple things. I think they're adding a new color. That's what they said as well. I mean, the campaign looks way better than the operations do. That's also true. Like, you ever played Red Dead Online versus Red Dead Redemption? Redemption 2 campaign. Red Dead Online looked way worse with outfits because it's like for different character body types and stuff like that. Meanwhile, Arthur Morgan looks way better and everything.
Let us march unhindered.
I never liked that in Red Dead Online your characters are like fat as fuck or like skinny. There's no in between. For $5 you will get blue. Who cares? $5 for fucking blue? RDR2 is absolute heresy. RDR2 is like probably the best Rockstar game when you want that. Can you believe that game lost to God of War 2018? Not that God of War was bad, but an Angry Joe reference? There's always at least one of these streams. At least one. We're a big fan of Angry Joe at FCG here. Or here at FCG. No, you fuck! You fucking one-shot comboed me. No. Okay. Play it again. That was a really unfortunate one. I must reframe this. That was rude. Staggered into a one-shot. I should have been more alarmed by the beam coming. Oh, I wasn't even. I thought I was out of the range of the beam too. I would have had to start dodging immediately, I think. Like one of the only tight 1x1 hallways in that whole thing. Guess I'll turn around and do it again. RDR2 PvP was pretty fun, yeah. It was also really easy to farm people in because like, I swear to God, RDR2's PvP was like, there were 4 people on the map with a Carcano and like endless supplies of stims, and then there were just like a bunch of like hobo cowboys running around of their fucking donkeys, constantly dying to like random dynamite and just getting dead shot right in their fucking brains.
Your mission is to use the stored Promethium in the refinery to destroy the enemy swarm. The Cadians were tasked with providing...
All go to Tahiti.
First proceed
We
to
love
the
Tahiti.
Cadian outpost and establish their fate.
Tahiti mangoes, guys.
You must then infiltrate the refinery and complete demolitions deployment. Trigger detonation only when the main swarm has entered the plaza zone. Captain
Yeah, Power Gladius build sniper her delete things. If you look at the build guide section in my channel, you can find everything you want. You ask quite a bit. I do like a 5 builds for sniper, 5 like it's all there. You will find what you see. I'm pretty sure it's also the one I had in the most overpowered builds for this patch. Well, we can make another one. Actually, I thought, maybe I didn't update that one for the match. Or because Arch and Edge just the new hot in the block. I don't know. Not exactly like any of the builds in this game must change in the past moons. First of all, like what's a new weapon rather than like what's actually different in the build itself. Have some goddamn faith, Arthur. I've got a goddamn plan. Time and money. Great game. I'm sure you've all played it. The CHP on the carbine is brutally good. Some would say it's finger looking good. Dutch is a gem. I don't know if I describe him as a gem. Certainly a guy. You know, I feel like if you just threw John Bernthal into the whole Dutch Vanderlyn gang, he just fit right in. Let me tell you something, Dutch. Probably kill the Ravener fast. Pretty easy. Perfectly at head level. A lot of shit over here. Okay. That's gonna be a little awkward. Like, I have to grab these guys.
Another alien falls to the alien's key.
Average. I have a hive mind just like, and now you roar. But boss, right in front of me. You're in a roar, right in them. They'll stop shooting you. Trust. Alright, Chief. They're right in front of me. What do I do next? Yell at them.
Ready to reveal our foe.
Downtown. That's a lot of dudes.
Pitiful Xenos, but an abhorrent blight.
Okay.
Prospects ready to scan. Prospects engaged. Replacing holy ordnance. Another area
Absolutely riveting. See, I tell you guys, this is the ammo draft section where you run out. The only one.
swapping magazine.
We always have like a box right after.
The Xenos infestation is stemmed for now. The armory provides.
The man who helped me through the game is now alive.
Replacing holy
The legend,
on my
Urzi.
mark.
First waypoint ahead. Let us enter the camp.
Who does he mean?
Reporting in. Team has arrived at the Imperial Guard encampment. Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise. Sweep complete, but nothing here.
Push to overwhelm us. Stop them! That pitiful Xenos, but an abhorrent blight. Xenos mines.
Codes and only here.
We stand in victory against this foul tyrannid.
I have the codes, brothers. Captain, the demolition codes are secured. Proceed to the Prometheum Refinery and complete the demolition preparations.
My war gear is satisfied.
Yeah, if you and your guys are the legend, drift legend too. I do take pride in my drift. When it's not stolen, of course. I am a well-known drift burglar.
Brothers,
In fact,
together we go.
my dear friend Indie Pride made a whole video talking about how I stole his Vanguard fit that he played with me in.
This is where we sow the enemy's defeat, brothers.
They send their strongest. Only to see. Blessed be this magazine.
Where's the 6-7 carrot fit? Unworthy of theft. We only still peak drift, okay? In the bin, yeah. Where it fucking belongs, like Spider-Man 2's outfit. Actually, the old Spider-Man outfits were pretty expensive. Which Spider-Man 2 we're talking? Yeah, whichever one fits the description the best for you. That's just one.
Blessed be this magazine.
Tobey Maguire is still the best Spider-Man. It's true.
The Xenos is ready to reveal our foes.
Oh, let's put that down. Is it Malem Kato's rip today? Oh yes. Yes it is. Where is he?
Talassa, the Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to reaping the facility? Arriving at the objective now. Well, maybe we are going to need it.
Reloading magazine. Xenos artillery lives no more.
Carbine Slash, is it better now or is it a sleeper build from the past? I mean, it's only gotten better over time, so it was good before, still good now. Because balance distribution got upped by 5% in patch 12. It's actually technically stronger. This is like a bit of a weird hybrid build. It's like we're building for both melee and range damage.
Let us finish what the Cadians started. Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crude Promethean well. Cautiously, if you know what is good for you.
These cracking rounds work on carbine, it works on everything. Any bolt weapon, I should say. Back here. Also secondary? Yes, it also works on your secondary weapon.
That pitiful Xenos, but an abhorrent blight.
There you go.
Deployment has begun. Rites of activation have been observed. The generator's handling a machine god's name.
How's it going, FTG? What's up, Mello?
Ring sequencing initialized.
But for bolt only, right? Yes, it's any bolt weapon in the game. Any bolt weapon in the game. Nothing else, just bolt weapons.
Ground shakes me.
Let us keep that swarm from ever reaching Generator 4. Suffering mechanistic palpitations. Provide service before components are harmed.
Well, I crack and penetrate rounds to make this portion better, but your majority standards be a little worse. Close range, because this weapon, despite not saying it anywhere, outside of like a post ages ago,
Only to see
it has an increased headshot multiplier within like 10 meters of an enemy or 15, something like that. They buffed it like a year and a half ago, and that was the only time it ever mentioned the headshot multiplier at close range. So it's actually deceptively good.
The first leg of this race is behind us.
But you want to walk up like 2 feet in front of these guys. Doesn't the carbine have a hidden bonus for close range damage? Yes, the one I just talked about. It does indeed.
Back on track. Drive train restored. Begin the course of locomotion at ends. Hold generator 3, brothers. Pneumatic vibrations emitting from generator 3. Operator, bring it into harmony of timing.
Infestation is dead for now.
Overwatch needed on generator 1. My axis are overcrowded. Progress is progress, brothers. We are almost there. Personnel, observe your duties.
New helmet. There's an event helmet for the Phobos helmet right now. That's the big thing. That thing's been gone for 7 months. So they finally brought it back, which is kind of funny because it was supposed to be in the Heroic store, but
Sanctioned mechanical adjustments in occurrence in generator 1. Follow only the divine protocols.
behind the wall. Fuck.
Not hide from the Emperor's fire. Even the champions stand.
Demolition deployment sequence concluded. Now there's logged under the Omnissiah's watchful oculus. We are ready to ambush the enemy camp. There is an observation platform overlooking the Cryptomethium fields. It will make a good
I think carries a lot of ammo,
vantage for your
burns ammo
ambush.
quick. I mean, it does burn ammo pretty quick, but if you're playing with friends especially, you're gonna get to an ammo cache pretty much every time before you run out. The Blizzard, I think for the Prime.
Brothers, together we go.
Hi, your video about guarding types really helped me renew my love for the game. I dropped it about a year ago because it's bad, and I've been grinding the hardest difficulty, so thanks. I'm glad I could help out, man. I know, this game doesn't tell you jack shit. Straight up. Does not tell you a fucking thing half the time. And Beardo Bandit, I think for the Prime. Thank you, Beardo.
Swapping magazine.
Is it true the monthly community post is coming out on Thursday? I mean, that sounds about right.
Auspex primed.
It's coming out this week, so. Doesn't leave a lot of days.
The Xenos infestation is dead for now. Reloading
Alright.
magazine. My wound is mended.
That's unfortunate timing for that.
In a hail of butter fire. Unleash their colossus. Deceitful Xenos. Exterminate. They send their strongest. Alter. Reloading. Purge the Xenos cycle. Swapping magazine. Commencing Auspex scan. That is
Fuck
the
this.
Xenos.
Perfect, I'm doing.
Orange light. Reloading.
I don't mean there.
Reloading magazine.
And Vital Data really is kind of superior, ain't it?
To the darkness we bring fire. The foul creature is no more. The rest of the magazine. Ready to reveal our foes. Enhance visuals incoming. We have cleansed the Xenos stain.
Any tips on being able to do the daily hard stratagems? I do well until all hell breaks loose. I mean, that's really more like a general game issue, I feel, than a hard stratagem. It also depends on the modifier. I don't know what they are today, but assuming it's not like something out of pocket. Practicing parrying and stuff like that, just knowing the enemy moveset, that's the biggest thing that's going to help you in this game. On any build.
Blessed be this magazine.
We have arrived at Nozick's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can. On my honor, I will ensure your mission is a success. I will hold you to that.
Another tyrannid monstrosity to expunge. Shields are mine, our foes push to overwhelm us. Auspex ready to... Scanning. Xenos gun beast exterminated. Striker sighted. The Xenos infestation extends the mouth. The armory provides.
I have one complaint in this game. I have many, if I had one. Beyond the parry bug, it would probably be the fact that so many of the keys in this game are tied to each other. Like, if you want to interact with one enemy, like if you want to pick up an item or revive your teammate, there's a guy with an executable stance around you. You're gonna be forced into that half the time. And I know it's a console port issue, but I hate when games hard code the keys together and separate them at all.
Blessed be this magazine.
Favor, please give the tactical the power axe. I think power sword's probably coming. That wouldn't even be like that big of a buff to this class anyways. Power axe maybe.
Prepare yourselves. Auspex primed.
Main swarm sighted. We await your signal, Captain. Dig in. We need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads.
Parry bug is also an issue on console. It's just a base game issue. It's a big problem. Probably the biggest problem in this game's combat system right now. Like, not having a registration on your parry can 100% get you killed, especially in siege mode and stuff like that. It can spiral out of control pretty quickly.
Reloading magazine. Our enemy cannot hide from our view.
Oh, they kind of felt that.
Continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
That pitiful Xenos. What an abhorrent blight. Swapping magazine. Ready to reveal our foes.
The refinery needs covering.
With bolt and blade shall we
Oh,
smite.
into the spook.
Exterminate the swarm beasts. Another alien falls to experience keen flame.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
You know, this mission is single-handedly responsible for like raising ultimate theme prices. Just keep blowing up these fields, man.
Blessed be this magazine.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards. Yes, Captain. You heard him.
Those mechs ready to scan.
Alias to Titus. Greetings from the fire. Lieutenant and Biosigns down 90% and falling. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. To extract. Thunderhawk arriving at evac point. Wrap down and ready. We can make it. Keep going. Extraction complete. Returning to orbit. Commendable work, brothers. You honor your chapter. Be ready for rearm, refit, and redeployment immediately.
All right, boys. That is peak. The peak Malum Cato experience. What up, FTG in chat? Well, that might be where we end it for now, guys. Might back on later, but that is all for now from me. Goodbye.